Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So it is a beautiful Wednesday, and we are here at the Matchless Gifts, which is undergoing a renovation. We're collaborating, working with, serving a wonderful team of devotees who are working on this. We're going to put some, links in the box here for these videos. And if anyone is interested in contributing to helping to beautify this wonderful heritage site of Srila Prabhupada and the mission of ISKCON, then we would be most grateful if you could give a donation. Meanwhile, we're here to read Bhagavatam.
And you can come and visit as well, and then when you come and visit, we can meet you.
Yeah.
Not nice.
And if anyone's interested, we'll also put a link for the journey to the U.S. You can do that through the Manor.
Yeah.
They're doing a pilgrimage, yatra from London, from the UK. Now that's presuming many of you who are watching might be from the UK.
I think most are.
Well, but anyway, so if you're interested in coming, they've organized a tour. They'll come and stay here for a weekend, then travel through New Jersey en route to New Vrindavan and finish in Gita Nagari. So it's a great trip.
But the point is we're on that trip.
No, that's not the point.
Oh, yeah. So.
The point is we're here to read the Bhagavatam and stop spamming you with so many things. So.
That was you anyway. Canto 4, Chapter 24, Text 8. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Text 8. Haridana, the son of Maharaj Antandana, had a wife named Haridani.
Havirdani.
Alright, so Havirdana, the son of Maharaj Antandana, had a wife named Havirdani. Well, that's convenient. Who gave birth to 6 sons named Bahisat, Gaya, Sukla, Krishna, Satya, and Jitavrata. Text 9. The great sage Maitreya continued, My dear Vidura, Havirdana's very powerful son named Bahisat was very expert in performing various kinds of fruitive sacrifices, and he was also expert in the practice of mystic yoga. By his great qualifications, he became known as Prajapati. Purport. In the beginning of the creation, there were not many living entities, and consequently the very powerful living entities of demigods were appointed as Prajapatis. Prajapatis. In order to beget children and increase the population. There are many Prajapatis. Brahma, Daksha, and Manu are sometimes known as Prajapatis, and Bahisat, the son of Havirdana, became one of them. Isn't that interesting? That in the beginning of creation, there's no one, and then they have to be created. I always thought, like it says, when Lord Vishnu winds up the creation, everyone's dormant and goes to sleep, and then we spring forth again, those who didn't make it on the gravy train back home. But it seems that your spirit soul needs to still come through a human vessel.
Not necessarily human. The spirit souls are stored within Mahavishnu when he inhales and the cosmic manifestation is destroyed. And then they're repopulated through the process by which population occurs in the material world. Whether you take birth in a fish body, however that works out, or in a cow's body, or a donkey, or a human, or a demigod body, for that matter. A tree. So however, it has to work according to the rules of material nature, unless you're Krishna, and then he can work against those rules and do whatever he likes. But yeah.
Okay.
And Havirdan was the son of Havirdani. And so just like...
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Havedani is the husband of Havedani. He's the son of Maharaj Antadana who left.
Havirdan.
Because he couldn't do
Maharaj
the
Antadana.
strictness.
Oh, he had a wife named Havirdan.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's convenient that husband and wife got similar names.
Well, her name is according to her husband.
Right.
So just like in the West,
It's getting distracted by someone outside.
this little kid is losing his mind because mom is telling him he can't do things. So, yeah, so just like in the West, you know, the wife may be known as, you know, Mr., Mrs. Nitai, Das, or whatever the legal name is.
True, actually.
So, and, you know, things like that. And also in Indian culture, your middle name theoretically is the name of your father. So, you know, things like that are, that's Vedic culture.
Yeah, well, fun fact.
I hope so.
In relation to that point, like for example, in the British royal family, those say you marry into the family, whether you're a man or a woman, you, like let's say Prince Harry, a lot of them saying remove their titles. That's a separate point. But some people are then they say no, because Meghan would become a princess, but not Princess Meghan, but Princess Harry, because, and the same with Princess Anne's husband, is the titles through the wife and it remains through her name, as it were. I'm saying in relation to what you're saying, this culture.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing that names are shared between husbands and wives,
and
depending on who has the higher position name or whatever. Yeah.
Anyway, side point.
Interesting. That was a beautiful side point. Thank you for taking this on the side. I'll have a side points, please, with my main course. Text 9. The great sage Maitreya continued, "My dear Vidura, Havirdhana's very powerful son named Bodhishat was very expert," and you read that? Text 10. "Maharaj Bodhishat executed many sacrifices all over the world. He scattered kusha grasses and kept the tops of the grasses pointed eastward." That's very particular. Purport, as stated in the previous verse, Kriya Kandeshu Nishnataha. Maharaj Bodhishat dived very deeply into the fruitive activities of sacrifice. This means that as soon as he finished one yajna in one place, he began performing another yajna in the immediate vicinity. At the present moment, there is a similar need to perform Sankirtan yajna all over the world. The Krishna consciousness movement has started performing Sankirtan yajna in different places, and it has been experienced that wherever Sankirtan yajna is performed, many thousands of people gather and take part in it. Imperceptible auspiciousness achieved in this connection should be continued all over the world. The members of the Krishna consciousness movement should perform Sankirtan yajnas one after another, so much so that all the people of the world will either jokingly or seriously chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, and thus they will derive the benefit of cleansing the heart. The holy name of the Lord, Harinam, is so powerful that whether it is chanted jokingly or seriously, the effect of vibrating this transcendental sound will be equally distributed. It is not possible at the present moment to perform repeated yajnas as Maharaj Bodhishat performed, but it is within our means to perform Sankirtan yajna, which does not cost anything. One can sit down anywhere and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If the surface of the globe is over flooded with the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, the people of the world will be very, very happy. That's an awesome purport right there. Beautiful. I'll have to highlight that in a minute. But lots of important points. First one, of course, Maharaj Varhishad, he was involved in fruitive activities or fruitive sacrifices. He was performing them simply to get some benefit or prepare a better life for himself afterwards. In general, that's not why we perform Sankirtan Yajna. We perform it, as Srila Prabhupada is saying here, to benefit everyone who is around and who hears it. Benefit in the sense that they get spiritual merit or spiritual credit. Srila Prabhupada made a statement. He said, imperceptible auspiciousness achieved in this connection should be continued all over the world. Imperceptible auspiciousness. People don't know how much benefit they're getting. They don't realize what's happening. It's imperceptible, but it's super auspicious, and therefore it should be continued. And then Prabhupada drives home this point that whether it's chanted jokingly or seriously, it is so powerful. The effect of vibrating will be equally distributed. And basically by doing this, whether people are joking or laughing or Hare Krishna, or whether they actually are totally like, I love this is amazing, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, they're getting benefit. Of course, as we make progress and understand the chanting of the holy name and begin to chant seriously, it's not that we should chant jokingly. We should chant seriously. But otherwise, we don't make such progress. But in the beginning, anyone, anyhow, anywhere, however they do it, whoever they are, they get benefited. So like that. Anyway, I think we'll cut it short a little bit today. Unfortunately, I have another program that I have to attend.
I just had one point.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
That Prabhupada is saying here, one can sit down anywhere and chant. And I was just thinking, because we're here in New York specifically, Matchless Gifts, and just down the road, literally stone's throw away, is Tompkins Square Park, where Prabhupada did just sit down and chant Hare Krishna. And he says here, even if they jokingly take part in that, then, you know, and if you look at the video clip, some people were not so impressed, and some people were, oh, this is interesting. But yeah, it just reminded me of what Prabhupada did. He came here and he did just sit down, and literally here as well, the Matchless Gifts came down and didn't know what type of young people he would be facing. They definitely weren't refined Brahmins or Vaishnavas. They did just literally sit down and chant Hare Krishna, and look what he did.
Yeah, thousands of people came, and now,
and still,
so many years later,
still
thousands
going.
and thousands more. Beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone. Please read the Srimad Bhagavatam, and remember to like,
comment,
share,
subscribe.
Hare Krishna.